Happy Labor Day, and welcome to the Union Plus Labor Day winner announcements. I'm Ned Hanlon, a member of the New York Metropolitan Opera Chorus and union member with both AGMA and Actors Equity in the US and Canada. Get excited because we're about to announce our $5,000 second place, $10,000 first place, and $15,000 grand prize winners. We'll also hear the stories of how each of our winners is helping to power America. And don't forget, in the weeks following Labor Day 2021, we'll announce 100 additional winners who will each receive a $1,000 prize. So please be sure to stay tuned to unionplus.org to see if you've won. But first, here's a short video in appreciation of all the union members and families. Check it out.
Our nation has been tested. Now, as union workers, we do what we've always done. We get to work and build back stronger than ever. We build the bridges. We turn the lights on. We keep our cities safe. Unions power America. But behind every union worker is a family, a community, a story, a friend. Union means togetherness, caring about one another, and support every day. Union Plus is here to support the supporters, to help power the workers who power America, making the little things or even the big things a whole lot easier for union workers. That's what the Plus stands for in Union Plus. To show appreciation, this Labor Day, Union Plus is giving away $130,000 to union workers who are powering America and making a real impact where it counts, demonstrating union values in their community, workplace, at home, or beyond. Register for Union Plus and explore all the perks of union membership at unionplus.org. Union Plus, empowering the workers and families who power America.
As a previous winner during last year's Union Plus Holiday Give Back, it's really an honor to announce the winner of this year's second place $5,000 prize. Wei Kai Xiang, afl-cio. Wei Kai Xiang is a first responder EMT in New York, and is a member of afl-cio, Local 2507. When the pandemic hit, New York was in dire need of personal protective supplies. Wei Kai continued to work every day and utilized any spare time he could to gather supplies for his community and fellow frontline workers. Wei Kai not only made huge sacrifices for his community, but for his family. Now a message from Mitch Stevens, President and CEO of Union Plus.
Thank you, Ned. Hello and happy Labor Day. I'm Mitch Stevens, President of Union Plus. And I'd like to personally thank you and all the union members and families who entered our Union Plus Labor Day Give Back this year. You shared your stories with us, and we are just inspired and encouraged by what we saw. We received thousands of entries with many incredible stories of selflessness, community service, and hard work. You are what powers America, every day, on the job, at home, and in the community. And we at Union Plus want to thank you for your contributions. And this give back is one way we try to return the favor. Unions have been powering America for a long time, and the Labor Day holiday wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for the efforts of early labor unions. So let's take a step back and learn a little bit about how Labor Day became a thing.
On the first Monday of every September, Americans celebrate Labor Day. Labor Day weekend marks the final days of summer, and most people observe the holiday weekend outside with family and friends making the most of the weather while perhaps celebrating with hot dogs and cold beer. But just what is Labor Day anyway? Labor Day first became a federal holiday in 1894 and was created as a day to honor and celebrate the American worker. What better way to celebrate workers than giving them a day off, right? Back then, things worked differently, and to understand Labor Day, we need to go a little further into the past. Before labor unions were a thing, no regulations existed on what employers could ask their employees to do. This meant that employees were very often required to work extraordinarily long hours and with no job protection from discrimination or even violence. Worse, young children were often put to work in factories, mines, railroads, warehouses, and other dangerous work environments. Workers and working families had nowhere to turn for help, so they turned to each other and formed America's first labor unions. Unions worked to collectively bargain with employers for better wages and working conditions, and served as a unified voice for workers of all professions. Early unions and union members fought tirelessly to establish the 8-hour workday, the 5-day workweek, enact child labor laws, and create the federal minimum wage. Since then, unions have served as a vigilant advocate, protecting the basic human rights of workers on the job. Modern unions are now more important than ever to make sure all Americans share in our nation's prosperity by bargaining for rights such as higher wages, increased paid sick leave, employer-sponsored health coverage, and fighting for equality for working people. We observe Labor Day not only to honor those who helped shape workers' rights, but also to celebrate our nation's unions and all the workers who power America every day.
The Union and Union Plus have meant a lot to me. Throughout this pandemic, so many workers, myself included, have been furloughed, but my union fought as hard as it could to make sure that even though I wasn't working, I kept my health insurance. I've also been trying to use this time to be the best union steward I can be by taking advantage of Union Plus's free college benefit program. In 3 semesters, I hope that I'll be able to finish my degree of business management with a labor focus. I try to give back as much as I can. For me, that means a couple things. I'm the chair of our union negotiating committee at my company, and I've also worked to start a fundraiser that has raised over $700,000 for artists in need during this pandemic. Hopefully, union participation can be as rewarding for you as it has been for me. Now, on to our first place $10,000 winner. Drum roll, please. Gretchen Hackley, CSEA.
Hi, I'm Gretchen Hackley, and I've been a union member for 3 years. I've been a teacher for 24 years, and I'm part of the California School Employees Association. We have 23 students. Most of our students are either homeless or live in dysfunctional homes. They're food deprived, so they hoard food. A lot of them come dirty to school, so we have a washer and dryer here, and we have spare clothes that I bought so that they can wash their clothes. I tell them, once a week, bring your clothes in and we'll wash them. These guys become like family to me. But these kids, they don't have anybody to turn to. Nobody cares for them. They all take it as trouble, and they're not. They're going to learn, or I'm failing them, and I'm not going to allow that to happen. I feel it's worth it because I see the light come on. When a kid finally gets something, they feel so proud of themselves, the way they puff up and the little light bulb comes on. I know that's kind of cliche, but when you finally get to them and they start trusting you and they are excited to be in your class and enjoy every minute they have with you. Right. I think they helped me as much as I helped them. They taught me patience. They taught me to think outside the box, to extend my learning beyond what I learned in a book. And you either like working with this kind of kids or you don't. And I do. They're a challenge, They have nothing to look forward to. And like I said, to see them have something to look forward to makes my day.
Before we announce our grand prize winner, we'd like to take a moment to thank the men and women who help power America. Here's to you. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the announcement of our grand prize $15,000 winner, Johnny Walker Smart.
Hello, my name is Johnny Walker, Smart Transportation Division Local 610 and Smart Local 100 out of Baltimore, Maryland and the greater Washington, D.C. area. I've been a union member for over 20 years now. The Baltimore City Schools were trying to get rid of the trades programs. They're trying to encourage higher education. They're not seeing the trades as actually being jobs that have an ends to a means. So I'm sitting on this council to try to save these programs because I was a throwaway kid in school. I was one of those kids that fell through the cracks. Go to school probably at least 6 hours a week. I have schoolwork that I have to do, a family to run, working as an apprentice full time. It seems really odd if I get more than 3 hours of sleep a night. But if I could take one of those hours extra away to save one of those kids and save the program, I would give it up in a heartbeat. Ultimately is I don't want any of these kids to fall through the cracks. I want all of them to be successful. I want all of them to be able to choose to be a ditch digger, not forced to be a ditch digger. I would never be the kid that was the tough guy, the job, whatever. But with the union now, I know when I stand up that my brothers and sisters are there with me. And that gives me more strength than you could ever imagine. This is the 100th anniversary of Blair Mountain. For 2 years, I've been planning to go on this trip to march with the miners to show solidarity. I don't care if I have to walk there myself. And this Labor Day weekend, I'm going to walk that 50 miles. I'm going to do it proudly. I'm going to carry our local's flag and show solidarity for all those people that did it before me. Pretty simple. I mean, I'm not saving lives. I'm just doing like a lot of us are trying to do and get by. And there's thousands of us. And like I said, that each person is like a brick in the foundation that creates this strong pyramid of what we're able to accomplish as a society.
Congratulations to our second, first, and grand prize winners. And remember, we're going to announce 100 additional $1,000 winners. So make sure to check unionplus.org in the weeks following Labor Day 2021 to see if you've won. Thank you all again for joining us. And once again, a union-proud Happy Labor Day from Union Plus.
Happy Labor Day.
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 Thank you for spending some time with us today, and congratulations to our winners. With everything from mortgages to pet insurance and hardship help when you need it, and many other discounts and programs in between, Union Plus is here to serve union members and their families all across the country. You can learn more about what we do at unionplus.org, and I hope you have a wonderful and happy Labor Day.